Good evening. The RCMP investigation into the Goldstream tanker truck spill is now complete, and the driver responsible could be facing charges. But the crash that left tens of thousands of liters of gasoline flowing into the Goldstream River could have a lasting impact in the area. And as Kylie Stanton explains, work in that area is far from over.
Crews rushed to the scene, assessed the damage, and traffic is stalled.
I don't understand what their problem is. It's only one tanker.
Nothing to do.
But the 24-hour delay was just the beginning of what turned into a lengthy investigation.
There is an indication that alcohol may have been a factor in this accident.
Now, months later, RCMP are recommending charges of impaired driving and dangerous driving against James Allen Charles Smith, the man behind the wheel when this truck slammed into a rock wall on the Malahat. If Crown decides to proceed, the charges will be added to Smith's list of motor vehicle infractions, which includes failing to stop at a marked crosswalk in 2001, speeding in 2004, and failing to stop at a stop sign in 2010. Smith was working for Columbia Fuels at the time of the crash and has since been let go, but protocols remain in place.
The driver training, the routine drug and alcohol testing, and intensive safety focus absolutely ensure that Columbia Fuels does everything possible to safeguard against events such as this.
The company is responsible for the cleanup effort and monitoring the environmental damage.
Lots of sculpins. There's another salmon.
Immediately following the 40,000-liter spill, newly released fish were found dead, and the waters were visibly contaminated.
It was thick enough that it wasn't mixing with the water.
A reminder, where contaminants travel, contaminants can spill.
It really should be something that is a wake-up call for longer-term strategy for protection. The conversation in British Columbia needs to be more about oil and how we transport oil and how we monitor and clean up spills like this.
Booms and monitoring wells remain in place, tracking any lingering gasoline, but at this point it's a precautionary measure.
The water testing to date has shown that water is of a drinkable level, and there's no product currently in the waterway at all.
For the driver allegedly responsible for this spill, the pending charges could be just the beginning, but it could take years before this river is completely restored.